In the world of professional wrestling, Charlotte Flair is no stranger to controversy and debate. Whether you like her or not, there is no doubting her influence on the business and the wrestling community as a whole. For those who are tired of her getting all the attention, I have bad news. This video aims to explain why Charlotte Flair may be at the center of one of the most significant WWE storylines in the upcoming months and why both fans and critics will be closely watching her comeback. Let's start by discussing Charlotte Flair's present situation. She hasn't returned to WWE television yet, but that doesn't mean she hasn't been active. She is preparing behind the scenes for one of WWE's biggest comebacks. Charlotte was recently spotted backstage at NXT in Orlando, which caused some people to take notice. She has been training hard at the WWE Performance Center for months, so this isn't startling, but it does mean that she will soon be making a comeback. After suffering a severe injury that prevented her from playing for more than a year, Charlotte Flair has been putting a lot of effort into getting back to her best. In case you missed it, Charlotte's injury from December 2023 is the reason for her absence from WWE television. During a Friday night SmackDown bout against Asuka, she tore her meniscus, ACL, and MCL. She had a terrible injury that prevented her from playing for a long time. Charlotte has been in the spotlight despite her injury and her absence. She has kept her fans interested and anticipating her eventual comeback with social media updates and her behind-the-scenes work at the Performance Center. The main thing that everyone is now wondering is when Charlotte will return to WWE programming. Charlotte has not yet been formally announced for any forthcoming matches as of the time of recording, but the Royal Rumble is only a few weeks away, and every indication is that Charlotte might make a comeback in the Women's Royal Rumble battle. Given her past involvement with the event, it is obvious that WWE would put her as one of the favorites to win the contest, and this is the ideal opportunity for her to make a significant impact. Charlotte has participated in numerous memorable Royal Rumble moments. As you can see if you look over her career, Charlotte Flair has always been a formidable opponent in the Royal Rumble match. Whether it was during her early WWE career or during her more recent championship reigns, she will almost certainly make a comeback in the actual Rumble bout, given the timing of her recuperation and the anticipation surrounding the event. Naturally, though, the question still stands, will Charlotte Flair return as a heel or a babyface? Things start to become intriguing at this point. Charlotte Flair was positioned as a babyface when we last saw her on WWE television. Nonetheless, a lot of fans, including myself, think Charlotte is outstanding at playing the heel. She is one of the most intriguing antagonists in WWE history because of her innate charm, self-assurance, and outrageous demeanor. She seems to have been destined to be the enemy. It's obvious that Charlotte has acquired her father's talent at drawing attention from the crowd. Ric Flair was one of the best heels of all time. In light of this, I hope Charlotte makes a comeback in 2025 as a heel. Although she has previously been positioned by WWE as a babyface, I think her real strength is in her ability to play the villain, whom fans love to despise. Let's now discuss some numbers. The odds for the forthcoming Royal Rumble bout are intriguing. Based on my recent exploration of BetOnline's betting odds, Charlotte Flair is presently leading the field with a +200 line to win the Women's Royal Rumble contest. This puts her ahead of other leading candidates, like Alexa Bliss, +700, Bianca Belair, +700, Rhea Ripley, +375, Io Sky, +350, and Becky Lynch, +285. Given that Charlotte is the overwhelming favorite in these odds, it is likely that the bookmakers anticipate her returning to the Rumble contest and possibly winning. This is vital because, as we all know, a championship opportunity at WrestleMania 41 in Las Vegas is crucial for any wrestler's career, and Charlotte would get one if she won the Royal Rumble. Charlotte would probably compete for either the Women's World Championship, which is held by Rhea Ripley, or the Women's Championship, which is held by Tiffany Stratton. If she were to win the Royal Rumble, both champions offer distinct possible plotlines for Charlotte's comeback, and both alternatives are alluring. Although Rhea Ripley is currently the Women's World Champion, she is still listed as a possible Rumble participant because these odds may not have been updated since before the Raw on Netflix launch. In any event, Charlotte's dominant standing in the betting odds indicates that WWE is probably preparing for a big comeback for her, which may include a title run. For those who aren't really thrilled about the possibility of Charlotte Flair winning the Royal Rumble, let's address the obvious. This news is probably going to make you unhappy if you don't like Charlotte or don't want to see her on the title image so soon. After years of dominating the WWE, Charlotte's comeback may herald the start of yet another championship run. I'm afraid the writing is on the wall if you're among the fans who don't want to see Charlotte win the title once more. It is very possible that Charlotte Flair will be a key figure in the title picture when she returns, given her current position and the favorable chances. Let's now talk about what might be one of Charlotte Flair's most intriguing possible comeback bouts, a duel with Tiffany Stratton. The prospect of a Charlotte Flair vs. Tiffany Stratton bout at WrestleMania 41 has been explored by WWE. According to reports from WrestleVotes, this match has been reported for a while. Although this match has not been formally confirmed, many fans and insiders think it is extremely likely to happen. Since Tiffany Stratton and Charlotte Flair have never exchanged rings in a live bout, their first meeting is eagerly awaited. The contrast between their personalities is what makes this match so thrilling. One of WWE's most successful heels, Tiffany Stratton has established herself as one of the top villains in the women's division. Conversely, Charlotte Flair may be a fan favorite when the script demands it, but she also naturally attracts attention as a heel. This prepares the audience for a possible matchup between two of the world's top female wrestlers. It has the potential to be a show stealer at WrestleMania because of their potentially electrifying chemistry. However, there is a little drawback to this matchup. I am one among the supporters who think Tiffany Stratton is a far better heel than a babyface. Her character fits the villain part perfectly. Even though we haven't seen her perform as a babyface on a huge stage, she is one of WWE's most hated women due to her haughty and entitled attitude, which makes her interesting. In the same vein, Charlotte Flair has often demonstrated her ability to be a heel. She is the ideal nemesis for any babyface due to her innate self-assurance and dominant demeanor. It could feel a little out of place if WWE decided to make Tiffany the heel and Charlotte the babyface in this bout, so WWE can maximize their abilities. Charlotte Flair should return as the heel. Her chemistry with Tiffany Stratton as the babyface would make for an interesting bout, and she's just better in that character. Fans are already demanding to see this battle, which is fast shaping into a dream match. It might be one of the most anticipated women's matches in recent memory if WWE continues in this direction. In conclusion, Charlotte Flair's comeback to the WWE is rapidly approaching and is expected to be one of the company's most anticipated stories. Charlotte will undoubtedly be a significant force in WWE in 2025, regardless of whether she wins the Royal Rumble, contends for the title at WrestleMania, or arranges a dream battle with Tiffany Stratton. This news may disappoint fans who are tired of seeing her in the title picture. For Charlotte's supporters, however, this is an exciting time. It's likely that she will soon be back at the top of the WWE Women's division, and her comeback might mark the start of another championship reign. The WWE Women's Championship was first defended by Tiffany Stratton, who defeated Bayley in the main event of WWE SmackDown. After assisting her in keeping the title against Naomi, Stratton betrayed her buddy by cashing in her Money in the Bank contract on Nia Jax, which earned her the title earlier this month. Bayley defeated Jax, Naomi, and her women's tag championship partner, Bianca Belair, four-way last week to earn the first chance at Stratton's title reign. It would ultimately prove to be a successful first defense for the champion, but it was also a chance for Bayley to exact revenge for losing the title to Jax at SummerSlam the previous year, when Stratton tampered to help Jax win. As the battle progressed, Bayley and Stratton exchanged offensive and tactical moves, illustrating how a calculating veteran was working against a younger athlete. At the title bout, Bayley's opponent, former NXT Women's Champion Roxanne Perez, was present. As the action spilled outdoors, she took a time to make fun of Perez. She threw Stratton back into the ring, cinching in a crossface like the bank statement and making an elbow drop from the top rope, but only for a near fall. In the final moments, Bayley tried to finish things off with the rose plant, but Stratton escaped the move and got the pinfall with the prettiest moonsault ever.